Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have to admit, I have been feeling a deep sense of frustration mixed with anticipation ever since Wyatt Fuller returned to our screens a few months ago. As a middle-aged man who has watched this show for decades, I always appreciated Wyatt's charm and the incredible energy Darren Brooks brings to the role. But seeing him wander around Los Angeles without a romantic partner for this long makes me genuinely sad. This is easily the longest stretch of time we have ever seen Wyatt completely single, and it feels entirely out of character for a man who wears his heart on his sleeve. I keep wondering why the writers brought him back without a clear, passionate storyline ready. Are you all feeling as impatient as I am about his lack of a love life? It does not sit right with me that such a vibrant character is left on the sidelines. Honestly, I completely understand the corner the writers have backed themselves into, but I still feel disappointed by their lack of foresight. Every single woman Wyatt has ever had a meaningful connection with is currently married or deeply committed elsewhere. For a while, the rumor mill was spinning out of control with whispers that he might be secretly sleeping with his ex-girlfriend's mother, Shauna Fulton. I remember reading those rumors and feeling a strange mix of shock and intrigue. However, absolutely nothing came of that speculation, leaving Wyatt high and dry once again. It makes me worry that the creative team is simply throwing ideas at the wall to see what sticks. A character of his caliber needs a solid, compelling love story to anchor him to the canvas. What do you think is holding the writers back from giving him a real chance at happiness? Just when I was about to lose all hope for our favorite Spencer's son, a fascinating new anonymous rumor surfaced this summer, hinting that a brand new woman is coming to town and will completely capture Wyatt's attention. When I first heard this, my heart did a little happy dance. Fresh blood in Los Angeles is exactly what we need right now. But the absolute kicker, the twist that left me sitting on the edge of my seat, is the identity of this mysterious woman. What if this new arrival is none other than Darcy, Dylan's mother? I am absolutely blown away by this possibility. It is such a brilliant, unexpected curveball that I cannot help but feel a rush of excitement. Do you ladies think this is the spark Wyatt has been waiting for? I strongly believe this pairing could be the exact jolt of electricity his storyline desperately needs right now. I find myself incredibly eager to see exactly how Darcy makes her grand entrance into our beloved soap opera world. From what the latest spoilers reveal, the moment Darcy steps foot in Los Angeles, she is going straight on the warpath, heading directly to the Logan estate. I have so much respect for a mother who fiercely protects her child, and her determination to confront the older woman who badmouthed her daughter Dylan is something I deeply admire. It shows that she has a fiery, passionate spirit, the exact kind of strong personality that could easily keep a man like Wyatt on his toes. I predict that her fierce mama bear attitude is going to cause massive shockwaves among the established families. How will the Logans handle a woman who refuses to back down or be intimidated by their immense wealth and status? As I picture how this romance might blossom, I cannot help but imagine a classic, tension-filled meeting at the Spencer Publications office. I strongly suspect that Darcy will march right into that building looking for answers, and she will literally bump into Wyatt. I can already feel the undeniable chemistry radiating from that hypothetical scene. Wyatt has always been a sucker for a woman who speaks her mind and commands a room, and Darcy's fierce energy is bound to leave him completely mesmerized. I evaluate this potential office encounter as the perfect foundation for a passionate, forbidden romance. Just think about the playful banter and the slow buildup of mutual attraction across the boardroom. Do you not agree that a fiery confrontation turning into a steamy romance is the absolute best trope we get to enjoy on daytime television? Let us take a moment to address the elephant in the room regarding the potential age difference between Wyatt and Darcy, because I know it always gets the fans talking. While the show has not officially confirmed Darcy's exact age, she appears to be right around the same age as Katie Logan, Will's mother. Now, as a longtime viewer, I am sitting here laughing to myself because we all know Wyatt Fuller has absolutely zero issues with age gaps in his romantic relationships. I remember watching in sheer disbelief when he was involved with Katie, a woman who was technically his stepmother at one point. I have always found his open-mindedness regarding love to be quite refreshing. I firmly believe that age is just a number when it comes to matters of the heart, and Wyatt proves he values emotional connection above all else. Will the rest of the Spencer family be as accepting of this pairing? Over the past few weeks, I have felt a profound sense of pride watching Wyatt interact with his younger brother, Will Spencer. Seeing Wyatt step up as a mentor, offering solid relationship advice and serving as an emotional pillar for Will as he navigates his feelings for Dylan, has been a beautiful evolution of his character. I think it shows incredible growth He has matured into a grounded, thoughtful adult who genuinely wants the best for his family. I evaluate this brotherly dynamic as one of the strongest aspects of the show right now. However, it also makes me a bit anxious. If Wyatt is giving Will advice on how to handle Dylan, how incredibly complicated will things get if Wyatt starts dating Dylan's mother? How do you think Will would react to this tangled web of family secrets and hidden romances? I simply cannot stop laughing at the sheer absurdity and brilliance of the potential family dynamics if this storyline comes to fruition. Just imagine the scenario. Will Spencer is head over heels for Dylan, and his older brother Wyatt is completely swept away by Dylan's mother, Darcy. The idea of the Spencer men double dating the Dylan women is both hilarious and a recipe for absolute disaster. I predict that we are going to see some incredibly awkward family gatherings filled with uncomfortable silences and side eyes from everyone involved. As a viewer, I am practically begging the writers to give us a scene where they all sit down for dinner at a fancy Los Angeles restaurant, only for the truth to slowly dawn on them. Would you ladies be able to handle the delicious cringe of watching a mother and daughter dating two brothers? Reflecting on Wyatt's long journey on this show, I feel a deep emotional attachment to his quest for true happiness. He has had his heart broken so many times, often playing second fiddle when things went wrong for others. I firmly believe that he deserves a relationship where he is the undisputed priority, a romance that is entirely his own without the shadow of another man lingering over it. Darcy could be exactly that for him, a fresh start, untainted by the complicated histories he shares with the other women in Los Angeles. I am desperately hoping that the writers do not turn this into another painful love triangle for him. My biggest fear is that they will introduce Darcy only to have her heart torn between Wyatt and someone else. Do you think Wyatt will finally get his happily ever after, or is he doomed to suffer more romantic heartbreak? Speaking of Dollar Bill Spencer, I am already bracing myself for his inevitable explosive reaction to this entire situation. We all know that Bill has a very specific vision for his family, and he has never been shy about interfering in his sons' lives when he feels they are making a mistake. I can easily picture Bill storming into Wyatt's office, veins popping in his neck, demanding to know why his son is getting involved with the mother of the girl his other son is dating. My personal opinion is that Bill's hypocrisy will be on full display, considering his own incredibly messy romantic history with the Logan sisters. I predict that Wyatt is finally going to stand his ground against his father. Will this new romance drive a permanent wedge between Wyatt and Bill, or will it force the Spencer patriarch to finally respect his son as an equal? I am also incredibly fascinated by what Darcy's long-term presence could mean for the power dynamics in our favorite fictional city. She is clearly not a woman who is just passing through. The rumors say she is here to stay, and she needs a strong leading man by her side. I feel a strong sense of anticipation that Darcy is going to become a major powerhouse, perhaps even starting her own business or clashing with the established fashion houses. Pairing her with Wyatt, who has his own ambitions and a sharp business mind, could create a formidable new power couple that rivals anyone else on the canvas. I evaluate her addition to the cast as a brilliant strategic move by the producers to inject mature drama into the storylines. Are you as excited as I am to see a new strong woman take charge and refuse to be pushed around by the usual Los Angeles elite? As I sit here reflecting on all these juicy possibilities, I am filled with a renewed sense of passion for this show that I have loved for so many years. The prospect of Wyatt finally finding love with a fierce, protective, and mature woman like Darcy gives me so much hope for the upcoming episodes. I genuinely want to see them build a deep, emotional connection that goes beyond just physical attraction, exploring the complexities of blending their very unconventional families. My only real worry is that the writers might rush the storyline, skipping over the beautiful slow burn moments that make soap opera romances so incredibly captivating. I want to see every stolen glance, every heated argument, and every awkward family encounter. So, my wonderful friends, what are your final thoughts on this wild rumor? Do you think Wyatt has finally met his match in Darcy, or is this just another disaster waiting to happen?